best Christmas ever. I mean, you got me what? A new necklace, a car, and a live zebra. Ain't no bitch got a zebra. Oh my God, these hoes gonna be
Bitch,
so
you know
jealous.
ain't no big thing. You know what it
Then
is.
you got my son a PlayStation 5, a Nintendo Switch, and an Xbox.
Hey, mama, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Don't fuck this one up. Cause this hey, I ain't like him at first cause he ain't my real daddy. But, hey, fuck my real daddy now. My real daddy never did no shit like that.
Oh, nah, son, you ain't never lied. He a way better daddy than me. Fuck me. This nigga got me the new 11. Shit, I'm gonna be his son, too. He my daddy now, too.
This is
Fuck that.
crazy. I don't know what to say.
Baby, I'm just showing my appreciation for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure whatever gift you got me, you doing the same thing.
The what I got you?
The gift.
Oh.
You got me a gift.
Oh, your gift.
Yeah, my gift. Like, where? I ain't see it under the tree or nothing, so I guess you gonna surprise me, right? So.
Yeah, your gift. I got your gift.
Okay, hell yeah. Where's
it's
that?
right here.
Right where? Is behind you?
No, it's in front of you. Your gift me.
You?
I'm your gift.
Bitch, what?
You gonna get some vagina. You get vagina tonight.
Bitch, I don't want no fucking vagina.
Oh, what you mean you don't want no vagina?
Did you get a new vagina installed since last night?
No, I ain't.
So wait, bitch, you giving me the same vagina I just had last night? You gonna give him the same thing you gave me? You know what? Just give me all my shit back. I'm taking everything back.
Oh, now you want your shit back?
Right.
That's petty. And the zebra, right? Even the zebra?
Yes, of course.
Okay. But let me ask you this though. What you gonna do with the zebra anyway?
The fuck was you finna do with it?
I'm asking you though. You taking it back?
Shut your dumb ass.
All right, man. Torture Talk. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I had a wonderful day. Today's probably one of the best days I ever had in my life. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And it was a very good day. So look, man. So today's episode, we're going to be talking about... Oh, before I get to that, I wanted to say this. So at the end of every episode, or at least I'm going to try, if I remember. It's crazy I don't smoke weed, but it just have a bad memory sometimes. I'm going to ask a question at the end of every episode, or try to give a question at the end of every episode. It's gonna be an interesting question. And if you want to answer it, you can answer it in the comments. If not, then it's just gonna be there. But it's gonna be at the end of every episode, so you guys could check it out. Tell me what y'all think. It might not be related to the episode, or it might be. You never know. All right. So today's episode, Wack 100 reacts to No Jumper Adam 22 saying that they're going broke or they are broke. So before we get into that, I got to get a legendary spell. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 14, 15, 16,000. Almost 17,000. And yes, I am the King of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. So yeah, man, we're about to get to it. Let's do it. All right, man. So look, man, Adam 22 has got something to say. So this comes courtesy of The Answer. You know what it is. Links will be in the description. Let's go.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke. How could we be going broke? Well, let's start here.
No Jumper going broke? That don't really make sense, do it? The YouTube is popping. We already know Adam got plug talk. He already said he got 25 million views on YouTube. If you do the math on that, that's a cool 6 figures each month. And what did Wack have to say about this? And wait till you hear the offer Wack made. Let's get to it.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke. I know that might sound crazy. Between both of our YouTube channels last month, we got over 25 million views. We're doing well on Facebook and Snapchat. We employ quite a few of the hottest content creators on the West Coast, and we pump out an insane amount of content on a weekly basis. How could we be going broke? Well, let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams all took a hit. We hired a whole bunch of editors and
I mean, how do I feel about Adam 22 saying he going broke? I really don't care too much for No Jumper as far as how they move I don't like how Adam 22 platforms a lot of bold. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. But there's really nothing I can say because number one, he's making money and people will participate. I just not like it, but I can't really say too much. Now, as far as him going broke, I would have never thought in a million years that he was gonna go broke. I would have never thought that. So I don't know. This is news to me. It really is.
Other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million, thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during.
That's one of the biggest mistakes people make when they do something, when they start making a little bit of money, right? And I'm guilty of this too. When people start making a little bit of money, what they do is they start splurging. Did you really need to buy a $4 million building? Did you really need to buy that? That, to me, that's excessive. I understand that you what's the name, but you didn't need to buy that. You could have brought a home, right? You could have brought a nice $4 million. You could have brought a nice home or a nice home or whatever and did the same thing for a fraction of the price. Could have fixed your home up, your basement, or even built a home. Built a home where it has a studio in it. It ain't gotta be something extravagant. It ain't gotta be a mansion. You could have built something nice. But a lot of these dudes, I don't know, man. They get a lot of money and they just start making these foolish mistakes. And if this is the case, maybe this is, but this could be an April Fool's joke, to be honest with you. Now that I think about it.
The pandemic was going to continue. And unfortunately, that did not happen. Our YouTube numbers, which had doubled or even tripled, gradually returned to normal. Our Snapchat and Facebook numbers, which had exploded during COVID, sometimes even hitting 6 figures a month, shrank by about 80% or more.
Wait, what's going on over there? No Jumper.
What?
The bankruptcy. The No Jumper going broke. We ran the story. I read your link at the top. Told them you all.
I don't know if they filed for bankruptcy or not. I don't know. But she's saying bankruptcy. I don't know. Some people just say bankruptcy when they say people going broke. You know, the crazy thing is, a lot of times I think, especially black people, I'm spitting out, especially black people, I think black people, whenever a white person say they going broke, they kind of link bankruptcy to white people. It's like black people can use bankruptcy too, but I think a lot of black people think that every white person that says they're going broke, they use the bankruptcy laws, chapter 13 or chapter 7, one of them chapters. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, I filed for bankruptcy one time when I was younger because I was bombarded with bills and I couldn't help it, and I was about to get evicted and somebody told me, you filed for bankruptcy, they can't kick you out your place. And I said, what? Man, I did that. My landlord was mad as shit. She came to my crib and she was like, did you file for bankruptcy? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh my God. Like, she wanted me to get out, but hey, she couldn't kick me out after that. She was a chain smoker too. You ever been around a chain smoker? Person that just like lighting up a cigarette and got one in their hand, ready for when the one's out and put it down and like with both hands. A chain smoker. It's crazy.
For 25%.
Well, you gotta think about it. It's only one show up there to do some numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm telling
them people up there every day. I give them once a week and I'm out. I don't, it's other shit he do well at Plug Talk and all that. But yeah, so, I mean, when you look at the overall, he did, because before No Jumper was in a way smaller space. So he needed a bigger space, but the space he got rooms in there he don't even use.
That's what I'm saying. Did you really need a bigger place? You don't really need a bigger place. Like, look, let me explain something to y'all. I don't make a lot of money. I'll be honest with y'all. I don't make a lot of money on YouTube. I make a little bit of money, but not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not with the money that they're making. The money they're making, no. I have a whole studio in my house. You know what I'm saying? In my house, I have a whole studio, all the equipment, everything. I do all the editing myself. I do everything myself. I don't have no overhead. You know what I'm saying? When I travel, I take my my portable equipment with me, and that's it. I really don't have no overhead. So whenever these guys say they're going broke or they're doing this, that's because they like you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody in this in these comments, anybody in these comments can make money on YouTube. All you have to do is do content and be consistent. That's it. And you might make way more money than me. You might make less money than me. But you'll make something because you just putting out content. You don't need a whole lot of stuff. You just use your phone or in a light. You know what I'm saying? I got a light right here. See the light? There's a light. You know what I'm saying? Use your phone. You know what I'm saying? Use my phone. Here's my phone right here with the joint. You know what I'm saying? And then my computer. Obviously, I can't show you my computer. I can, but I don't do all that. But I got a little MacBook, and that's it. This is my portable stuff. So anybody could do it. You just gotta be consistent. But you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to do it. A lot of these dudes what they be doing is they be trying to act as if they are NBC or CNN, trying to create a whole studio as if these legacy media companies haven't been existing before we was born. That's what they be doing. They be out here doing that. And this is the reason why they go broke. Now, I'm not saying, I don't know. It just could be an April Fool's joke. I don't know. But I am saying that that's why a lot of people don't maintain. Like, literally, you don't need to do all that. There's one dude I know. He does YouTube, and he has his baby crib in the back of him. And he has over 1 million subscribers. And every time he drop a video, he's making a whole lot of money. I'm just gonna say that. But he does it in his house, in his 1-bedroom studio apartment, unless he has a mansion and he just pretending like that. You know, you never know, that happens. But still in all. But yeah, let's keep it going. I'm sorry. That was a long rant. I'm sorry. Let's keep it going.
Like the back room, he don't use that room. At No Jumper, that back room, he used to use it. Where DW Flame them used to be. He don't use that room.
Yep. I was telling him earlier, like another thing too, you know, the people that, not you, because like
and
I said,
I told a nigga 2 years ago to go subscription based. He didn't want to do it.
Hey, Wack, does he offer Patreon for exclusive content or anything?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't tell you. Y'all would
I mean,
know
that's
more
another
than me.
form, as you know, of subscription base, and the members get to see stuff first, and the cutting room floor stuff, they get to see that too. You know what I mean? Well, you don't cut nothing out yours, but other people may have edited versions.
Yeah, no, he don't have Patreon.
No, he got a
Wack got
Patreon.
Patreon. Oh, he do?
I told him
On
to
your
go
team.
subscription based.
All right, so let me talk about that real quick. A lot of people telling me I should start a Patreon or I should start the King's Court or whatever you want to call it. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I want to reach at least 50,000 subs before I start doing anything like that. When I get to 50,000 subs, that's when I'm going to sell merch. People say, well, you should start now. I am designing merch. I am. But I want to make sure that I have a secure fan base or secure, loyal people that stay with me when it comes to this. Because a lot of times people are fickle, and I ain't going to sit here and hold y'all. And I don't really handcuff people to stay here. You can unsubscribe, you can subscribe. I want you to be here because you want to be here. So that's the reason why I'm really not trying to start a Patreon now, because once I start a Patreon and once I start a membership, I want to be able to have it whereas I know some of y'all intimately, not intimately as you know what I mean, but personally, I want to know some of y'all a bit beyond this. So if to certain people, you know, if they stuck with you, you could see, I'll see the same comments from the same people. Those are the people I know for a fact that if I do a group, a subscription group or whatever it is called, they're going to jump in it. And that's what I'm saying. So I want to make sure that I'm ready for that. I'm not really money hungry like that where I gotta jump in it like, oh, I need y'all to pay me money. Like, I'm really not on it like that. At least not yet. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds crazy, but
a while ago. But another thing is, too, bro. What social platforms did to Spotify is doing it to YouTube. What they doing is, and see, this is why you notice I've slowed down on responding to people. You get a nothing nobody come to the game and say, whack a then you go respond to little Benjamin saying wax a and now because you responded, now you got people going to little Benjamin page.
Oh yeah, he got 1,000
the other day.
subs.
I said, nigga, send me 10,000, I'll respond. Other than that, I don't even hear you. Say what you want to say. Because I already know why you saying it. I can't let a nigga win. You get what I'm saying? I know you're saying it because you want me to respond. That's like an artist back in the day getting rotation at the radio. If I can get them to play it, people gonna listen. They'll know who I am.
Exactly, yep.
all right, I agree with what he's saying. And I'm going to tell y'all real quick. That's the reason why I don't respond to a lot of comments. I'll be honest with y'all. I only respond to comments that I know is deemed, if it's worthy for me to respond to, or if it's something that piques my interest. If you get on here talking about something, because I think it's funny. Some of y'all comments, I just laugh. If you get on here and say, well, bro, you only do Drake content, and you a hater. Listen, man, I do whatever I want to do. If I want to do Drake content every day, I will. If I want to do Kendrick content, I will. If I want to do Whack 100, if I want to do, talk about a stove every day, I will. Because I'm interesting. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't come here because I'm hating on Drake. They come in because they want to hear my take. That's what it is on certain issues. I don't care for the views. If I don't get no views, so what? It's not the end all be all. Like, for real. Obviously, people want to get views, but I'm not crying about it. But I understand exactly what you're talking about. That's why I don't really respond to people. For what? Unless you're saying something that is interesting, that make me think, or if it's positive, that's the only way. Other than that, if you on here talking crazy, listen, man, get up out of here. For real.
So now it's to a point, nigga, if I don't give what you say. If you a nobody nigga, I'm not even responding to you. So I say that to say this, it's a lot of traffic out there. So instead of them going here, there, they everywhere. Bro, y'all didn't pay attention to Academics Live last night? Listen, when I called in, when Loose Cannon was up there, day before they went to jail, they was at like 6,000, 7,000. When I called in, the jumped up to 10, 11. Nigga, I'm watching the act, got Kanye playing the board.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
It ain't nothing but 12,000 people there. Nigga, this nigga Ye is one of the most controversial topics right now. And now you got him on your live. It ain't act, it ain't Ye. It's just people is everywhere else.
That's very interesting that he said that. That's very interesting. People attention is somewhere else. That's very interesting. Kanye West is one of the biggest artists in the world. But he's on Academics Live. And they didn't have that many people on there. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Dale, 12,000?
I know. That's crazy. That should have been a cool 50 to start off.
Nigga.
Right, yep.
Hey, yo, yeah, I know.
It ain't
exactly.
that. Act ain't who he is, Ye ain't who he is. It's everybody everywhere else.
All right, y'all, there it is. I don't really think, I mean, if the man say he going broke is a relative term, right? So he still got streams of income coming in, but maybe based on his business model and what he needs to meet expenses, it's not happening. So he'll have to scale back. But I think once he does that and kind of minimizes costs, kind of like Vlad, who's not even in the building half the time, he do video interviews like teleconference. I think once Adam scales back and just looks at the numbers and see what works and what don't, I think he'll be fine. I mean, he got over 3-4 million subs. He got the Patreon. Wax suggested subscription base. That might bring in some more money. But I just think they're going to have to diversify the content and not focus just on drama and mess and really get into whether it's a musician's story, a rapper, or whoever, and try to get into like what the essence of the journalism really was about, and then throw in the mess because we know people like it, right? You can't.
Now, here's the thing. I agree with him as far as when it comes to this whole thing about scaling back. I just think that a lot of people be putting too much expectations on their wallets. You know what I'm saying? And they start to get they get all this money and they start to think really big, but they don't think strategically big. You know what I'm saying? I think that if he is going broke, $4 million in a building is kind of retarded in my opinion. I'm not spending that type of money on something when I could buy a couple of homes and build studios in each one of those homes and then have people in different regions work for me. Don't steal my idea. All right, I'm just telling you that's what I would have had did. I wouldn't have. I would have had No Jumper in New York, built a home in New York, have somebody in the studio. No Jumper Chicago, No Jumper here, No Jumper there. That's what I would have did. You know what I'm saying? And then I would have just kept my show where it's at, and then have different channels, pay people from those channels the same way. You know what I'm saying? And I'd have had different. It wouldn't have been the same type of look. It would have just been different. It would have played behind the aesthetic of what New York looks like, what Chicago looks like. I had Chicago dudes on there interviewing people from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Interviewing people from Florida. No Jumper Florida. I would have did all 50 states. With $4 million, I could have did all 50 states. I'd have 50 I wouldn't have, you can't have 50 YouTube channels, but I'd have did 50 Johns. Or at least 30. Somewhere around there. I wouldn't did 50. But still in all. All right, so the question of the day is, if you're in a relationship with someone and you've been with this person for 5 years, maybe let's say not 5 years, I'm sorry. Let's say you've been with this person for 3 years and they have a tattoo of a person's name on them, their ex. Do you think they should cover that tattoo up? Or you don't care as far as it's their past? So that goes for girls or guys. All right, man. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Really appreciate y'all for being here with me. I'll see y'all. Peace. Bye.